Welcome to the L&D Blueprint, where we provide the building blocks to great customer service, learning engagement, and development. Join us as we discuss our growth blueprint. Welcome, everyone. My name is Frances Otaño, and I am the Director of Learning and Development for Intel Contact Center Solutions. And with me, I have the fabulous
Carolyn, hi, this is me. My name is Carolyn. I am one of the training managers at Intel Contact Center Solutions, and I am ecstatic to be here with you all today. And of course, we also have the wonderful, amazing Annie.
Ana-Christina Contreras. Have to be very theatrical, but yes, it's Annie for short, and I'm actually a corporate trainer here at Intel as well.
So a little bit of our background, for me, I come from the hospitality world. I worked for about 18 years in the hospitality field in leadership positions, and that includes a lot of luxury property, a lot of luxury management. And so I would say that I am an expert in customer service and providing great customer service. That's why I'm here. And then we also have Annie. Annie has kind of a similar background, right, Annie?
I did restaurants for 10 years since I started when I was 20, and as well as a location manager for a rental car company. And a lot of my roles, I was involved a lot of customer service, right? Especially at the airport when you're getting a lot of different nationalities coming from a flight and they're tired from walking X amount of miles. And we're here to provide that great customer service when they come in. And through the process of the roles that I've always been there to train, develop, and coach, my people, right? To make sure that they're treating their guest or customer the same way they would want to be treated.
And then we have Carolyn. Tell us your background. A little different than ours.
Yeah, a little bit different. So my background is in education. I was a high school educator for 6 years, but then I made a transition into adult learning with Inktel, and basically just lots of experience with curriculum development as well as training and facilitation tactics that I'm really excited to share because that's a huge part of learning and development. But I also have a master's in public relations and strategic global communications, which is super fancy. But basically that comes into play, working with clients and just very excited to be here on the podcast with you guys, starting this up from fresh, new.
First one, brand new, right? Yes. But altogether, I feel very strongly that we are great experts in this field, and not just customer service and providing outstanding and world-class customer service, but also in facilitation, in creating training materials that are relevant and impactful. And we want to provide a space where we can give bite-sized snippets or just quick trainings, ideas, suggestions on how to do various things within that customer service world. But at Intel L&D, we're really more than that, right? We provide customer service training for over 30 brands.
Yes.
It is such a dynamic world that we're in training, right? And facilitating and getting contact center agents up to speed to provide this customer service. So we do that, but then we also provide curriculum development. We enhance trainings. A lot of our clients, they come to us with the materials, whatever they have available, and we transform that material. And then, the third bucket that we live in is really leadership development, right? And so we provide that internally, and we do that externally too. Just recently, we did a leadership development course, quick tips on resume building for a university. So I think it's safe to say, ladies, that we do a lot.
We do a lot.
I was going to say we do.
But today it's all about engaging conversations. So that's our topic. We decided to launch our podcast with that. So it's really about Relationship building.
First impressions are so important. And that's what happens whenever you're in the service industry is it's constant first impressions, right? And so how can we build a relationship right from the beginning? I mean, you really only have a couple of minutes or
Yeah,
seconds
yeah.
to develop such a strong connection with someone new.
You know, kind of to Carolyn's point,
Correct.
it's how do you make that in and out impactful, right? So they walk out of there saying, wow, that was quick and easy and
Correct.
friendly and
Painless and painless.
painless,
Yeah,
right?
we will have so many great tactics and strategies to
Mhm.
share to building relationships with people,
Mhm.
but I find that in recent customer service experiences that I've personally had, I'm picking up on how people miss out on these
Mhm.
opportunities embedded within a conversation. So whomever you're talking to will kind of throw you something that you should definitely seize and grab onto. Whether that be, oh, well, we're celebrating my son's soccer tournament. And
Mhm.
so we went to go do
Yep.
this or that, right? And if we don't pick up on those cues, I mean, it's
Yeah.
like someone just threw you a gift as
Mhm.
a customer service
Yes,
person. And it's like, if you
yes.
didn't
What are you
pick it
gonna do
up,
with
you
it?
just threw it away. Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
for sure.
okay, so this is perfect. I went a little story here. My daughter, she's in gymnastics. She's in level 6. We just finished the season. She was competing in Gainesville, right? We drove to Gainesville, competed, and then instead of staying in Gainesville, we drove all the way to Jacksonville to enjoy a weekend, our weekend there. And we stayed at this lovely resort near the beach. And we walk in, it's 10 p.m. by the time we got there. My daughter is still dressed with her gymnastics suit, right? She has her medals around her neck. And, I walk up to the front desk and I even said, oh, yay, we made it. We just came from Gainesville. Little one here was competing and pointed to her. And the front desk agent asked, what's the last name?
Oh no.
Mm, mm,
You gave them the gift and they
mm.
threw away the gift.
Yes, it was like they went right to the script they know,
Yeah.
to the checklist that they're used to,
Mhm.
but zero engagement. And
Yeah.
again, I had given them all the information they
Mhm.
needed
Mm-hmm.
to make it special.
I think that's the thing is like, yes, we do want customer service that gets the job done. Great.
Mhm.
I came to you, I was asking for help with something, and you helped me. So you did the job, but it's what can we do to make it exceptional? I'm not going to walk
Correct.
away from that interaction like you did, Frances, and say, oh my gosh, I had the most amazing
When I checked in.
conversation. And go
Right.
tell my friends about this amazing company.
What a simple thing to have said. Oh my goodness, congratulations, little one. I see your medals. What did you earn? What you win for?
Mhm.
And go, well, let me get you checked in quickly. I can, you're probably very tired, especially this little one who just competed, right? And what is your name? And
Building that
engage, building
connection.
connection. Yeah,
Yes.
make her feel special.
Yeah.
Well, mine was actually we went to the zoo in Dallas and we were so excited to go because, it's bigger and there's more animals and we
Mhm.
were hungry, so we were waiting right at the restaurant that was going to open right at 11. We were literally the first people. There were some people behind us and I hadn't taken the time to really look at the menu. So once we got there, there was no smile, there was no hello. She was just like, "What do you want to order?" And I'm
Mm.
like, okay, I want to do the chicken sandwich. Does it come with fries? And she just points
Oh.
at, and I'm like, okay. And she was just extremely bothered that I was asking her for help. And then she decided to open the other register because we were taking too long to start taking care of the other person behind us. I felt like, am I doing something wrong?
Well, and you just in that moment feel not worth someone's time,
Correct.
and that then makes you feel a little worthless, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like,
feel
you
like I
know?
feel bad. It's like, why do I feel
Right.
bad
Well,
for her
Whenever
not
I'm
doing
trying to
her
give you
job?
and it
service.
feels personal is what it
Yeah.
is, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
now it feels personal, like you are giving me
Mhm.
a bad experience on
Yeah.
purpose.
When you say it feels personal. When we as customers throw out these gifts of a personal tidbit about ourselves. Like, for example, I called, it was my birthday, and I was calling a healthcare provider to basically see about getting this free medical instrument that I get through my insurance. Anyways, it just happened to be my birthday, and she needed to know my birth date. And so I was like, well, funny you mentioned it's today. Yeah. And then she was like, just completely moved right past it. And it's something that's like, I don't
Wow.
know about you guys, but like, I'm a birthday person. I
Me
love
Right.
my
too. I
birthday.
celebrated the whole
Yeah.
month.
Yeah. The more people I can tell about my birthday, and just to get these little, oh, happy birthday. Like, oh, thanks.
Right.
That didn't happen. And it immediately was when you
Mm.
share something, like you said, Frances, like personal, it's almost like building a relationship in your personal life. If you were to
Correct.
share something personal and somebody absolutely ignores it and doesn't respond to that, you feel
Your
A
feelings
certain
get
way.
hurt. You feel hurt. You feel
exactly.
like I just shared something very like
Yes.
intimate and very personal,
And
and
you're not
you're just
picking up on this.
ignoring. Yeah, it's
Exactly. But it got me thinking. So, for our conversation today, I was like, how important is it to create these engaging conversations, right? And to pick up on these opportunities. People really care, right? It's not just me.
Yep.
So I found some statistics that I wanted to share with you guys. So according to a Zendesk report, and it was over 2024 customer service trends, right? So 6 in 10 consumers notice and appreciate it when they receive personalized recommendations and
Right.
customer service responses. So 60% of us notice it, and we really appreciate it. Furthermore, 76% of customers actually expect
Mhm.
personalization. So, you know, even further, 76% of us expect it. So if we don't even receive it, that's already a letdown, right? And
Mhm.
then lastly, 2/3 of consumers who believe a business cares about their emotional state are likely going to become repeat customers. I mean, I think so many people can relate to this. It relates to a lot of different industries. Basically, whomever we're working with, they expect personalization and
Mhm.
are very, very disappointed when they don't receive it. So basically, it wasn't just me, is what I learned.
Absolutely. You were saying that if we don't personalize an interaction, we're no longer even meeting
Mm,
expectations, right?
mhm.
So it's really unmet, met, exceeded.
Yeah,
If
right.
we don't personalize, we're not even meeting. We're already
We're below.
underperforming. Yes. I wrote personalization equals profits, right?
Correct.
So
Mhm.
Yeah.
even
Absolutely.
even if we look at it from a business standpoint, it pays off,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
right? To personalize service, to
Yeah.
take these opportunities, golden opportunities to exceed expectations, because you know what? The expectation is to use them.
And
Mm-hmm.
show that you
Yes.
care. Show that
Yeah.
Show
you're
that you care.
actually wanting to assist and help, not just because this is my role and this is what I need to do. Like actually genuinely care for that interaction. I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
key point, and that's why all of us here go back to our favorite spots because we
Yes.
feel like
Yes.
they know us and they appreciate us,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go ahead and give my business to you instead of somewhere else that does not
Yep.
provide that.
Going to
Can
my
I
favorite spot and getting the usual. Yep.
Exactly.
exactly? Can I say that my dentist office does this really well? Nobody wants to go to a dentist.
Yeah.
Okay, to the dentist,
Yeah.
No.
like nobody.
No.
and, and they are so good. I don't know how they do it. They have to keep tabs, but both me and my husband goes to the same office,
Mm-hmm.
and every single time they ask me about the children, how they're doing.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
They ask me how my husband is doing. They remember when, oh, he was just here 2 weeks ago, and like they engage and interact in a personal way that I don't mind it so much that I have to go to the dentist the next time.
It applies to all kinds of industries, anytime
Yeah.
that you work with a client.
But everywhere you go, even in call center world, right? A lot of our clients, it's e-commerce, right? So they are calling similar to why you were calling, Carolyn. Maybe they have a birthday gift, they have a birthday coupon. That's very common. Even if they're having an issue, even if they are, they're calling because the coupon is not working, right? Which can be a negative thing. You can still bring up the birthday, as the positive thing and absolutely lead with that. Well, first and foremost, can I just say happy birthday? Congratulations on your birthday month, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine how much you diffuse
Yes.
any frustration just in that moment, right?
And you're not thinking anymore that your coupon doesn't work. I'm just thinking, oh, I just got a happy birthday again, right? You're feeling happy, and now you know that this person's going to help you.
There's that human element. You're humanizing both sides of this conversation, right? I'm not just somebody that you're talking to over the phone. We're both genuine humans, and let's continue this conversation in that way, right?
Yeah, I completely agree, right? So we're humanizing, and that's part of engaging, right? You humanize yourself, you humanize the caller. They're no longer a number. We're personalizing. And then it brings me to this other very important piece, which is packaging the information.
Yes. I'm so glad that you brought that up, right? Like, what is the connotation? The way that I phrase something matters. And if you put a negative connotation on something, it's going to be, initially
negative.
It's negative, right?
Throughout the whole conversation. Yep.
So let me go back to my hotel, right? My beautiful resort that I stayed at.
I feel like I'm there with you.
I know, right? Paint us a picture. It seems like you're in Florida.
I feel like I'm in the hotel with you.
It was a gorgeous hotel. But sadly, so I forgot my mascara and eyeliner as I was packing my makeup.
That's the worst that could happen on a trip.
Is that where you're like, you're like, I can be just fine, Annie, as long as I have my eyeliner and my
mascara.
Mascara, it's all I need. One tool.
I absolutely, if I just have two things, it must be mascara and lip gloss, right?
There you go.
The most disappointing piece of this is I have a 16-year-old daughter, and she also forgot her mascara.
I was about to ask you that. She didn't bring her mascara.
Yeah.
It was an
I would have
emergency
asked
all
around the
around.
pool.
Right. Well, then that just heightens it. If it's also you and your 16-year-old daughter, this is imperative need.
I know. So I go to the gift shop, and there's a lovely lady inside, and this is 10 a.m. I have my coffee in hands, and I'm just like, good morning, because that's who I am. And I say, you know what happened to me? I forgot my mascara, and I feel naked in the face because that's the one thing I love to wear. And I'm hoping, praying that you have some here in the gift shop. And the first thing she says was, unfortunately, we don't have any mascara, right? And now here's the piece. I was not expecting the gift shop to have mascara because that's not really something the gift shops have. And so why start with such a negative word? Unfortunately, right? It's really not about fortune, is it? You just don't have it in stock. So she did say, but we do have eyeliner. And I said, well, you know what? I can work with eyeliner. Absolutely. Let me see what you have. I'm so glad you have eyeliner at the very least, because, and I again say, without, the basics, I just feel like I don't have my face on.
Sure.
And she's just deadpan, and she's like, oh, well, I'm very sorry, we don't have any mascara.
There was no connection. Like, not even when you said your story, she could have said, I am the same way. I cannot be with mascara. But what we do have is eyeliner. I think as humans, we're so triggered to thinking of negative and just sticking to I can't do this because I don't have it, instead of flipping it around and be like, let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can say.
And
Mhm.
immediately you said that perfectly.
Yeah.
You become my hero.
I could tell you my snippet of my restaurant story that I went to, and
Yeah.
I'm asking what's the soup of the day, and her response is, "Oh, I don't know. I haven't sold any soup today." I
What a
was
weird
just
way to package that
baffled.
information.
I was just like, I'm
Like,
like, did she just really tell me that? And
it
you
makes me
know,
think your soup is no good.
yeah,
One,
exactly.
if
I'm like,
nobody
I don't
wants
want to
it,
have your soup then
I
if
don't want your
you don't
soup.
even have sold it today.
Yeah.
Like it was just negative all the
Yeah,
way.
I guess that is the one thing that some of these bad experiences give us some good stories. But
Yes.
Mhm.
I do actually have a story of someone or a service industry doing both of these tactics well, basically, right? So both that we've talked about is um, picking up on an opportunity whenever a customer gives you something personal and that gift. That nugget of information to create the relationship. And then also, they package the information
Mhm.
so well to me that I am still hooked on this place. So, um, for any listeners, I'm sure that you wouldn't know this, but I am pregnant. And so I have just been craving this place called the Cavity Factory. And it's basically a spot that sells cookies, but they're only open
Mm.
on the weekends and it's a limited amount of time. They always sell out. The line is crazy long, all this kind of thing, which also supply and demand just makes me want it even more, right?
Yes.
I'm like, I need these cookies. Anyways,
You become
so
the
they
cookie monster.
exactly, exactly. Yeah. So I know that they've been open for a couple of hours, but this is the first opportunity that I can go to the store. So I'm already thinking, all right, I don't think that they're sold out, but I don't think that there's going to be that much there, right? So I show up, I walk in, and sure enough, I kind of look at the counter, the spread of all these cookies, and there are 2 cookies left in the whole store and like 1 croissant. And I was like, hey, how's it going? So is this what we've got to work with here or something like that? And she so expertly opens with, yeah, we had a really great day today. Okay, so let me tell you about these. We've got this great croissant that also has a cookie filling and
Mm.
this Oreo cookie. They're very, very good. And I was like, let's do it. Give me both. And then um sold. You got me. So one, she already packed. She didn't go, unfortunately, no, we're all sold out, blah, blah,
Mm.
blah. No
Mhm.
way. She was like, we had a great day and I'm excited about that. And let me share with you why we had a great day, because our cookies are amazing. So anyway, I bought more cookies and then she noticed that I kind of was doing that pregnancy hold my belly
Holding your
look.
belly.
You know the look. And
Yes.
she was like, I hope you don't mind my asking, but are you pregnant? And I was like, I am. She was like, well, congratulations. And she goes, when are you due? I said, June. She goes, no way. Me too. And I was
Oh,
like,
that's
you're pregnant.
amazing.
And she was like, yeah. And I was like, wow. So again, she picked up on an opportunity,
Mhm.
like this golden nugget of an opportunity. And then we bonded. And to top it all off, ladies, guess what she did? She was like, you know what? I really want to go home today. I'm going to give you this other cookie for free. And I was like, thanks. So I basically
That's an amazing story.
sold out the store. But yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic interaction.
They have now created loyalty,
Mhm.
Exactly.
right? And
Mhm.
that's the power of engaging conversations. They create loyalty because you
Mhm.
are personalizing, right?
Right.
Hmm.
And not only that, you are going to tell everybody about
Oh,
those
yeah.
cookies.
And then everybody's gonna want to go and say, "I'm pregnant too. It's
Yeah.
June. Give me
Exactly.
more
We
free
put like a little
cookies."
pillow in front.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh, man.
amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
Um, and I wish I had more of those really nice, engaging conversation pieces,
Yeah.
Carolyn, because to be honest, I haven't had an interaction like that in customer in a bit, right? And it's a good
Mhm.
opportunity to go back to these basics, right? And reiterate what people expect. The expectation is we have to personalize. right?
Mhm.
Not doing that, not using that information is a detractor already, even if you follow your checklist, right?
Yeah, I mean, one, take those opportunities to create an engaging conversation to build that relationship and rapport because it matters. And two, make sure to pay close attention to how you're packaging information. It really makes a difference.
And I think
Yeah.
also keeping it genuine, be your authentic self.
Oh,
Like think
yes.
sometimes
So
we feel
true.
like we need to be in a
A
certain
robot.
mold. And I don't want to say this because I think I'm getting too personal. They want that guidance. So be genuine about it and show that you really care. And like, Carolyn and Francis, you mentioned building that connection. Here's a gift, take it, embrace it. Let's package it in a little bow, with a free
Mhm.
cookie at
Yes.
the end. No, I'm just kidding. But like don't
Yes.
toss it. Don't
Yes.
toss it. Don't toss it because
Yes.
you're making a disservice for yourself and for everybody else, right? So, yeah.
Well
I love
said.
it. Well
Yep.
said.
Look at us engaging conversations through an engaging conversation with the
Ah,
three of you. So meta. I love it.
so yes. Must say.
Well, I do want everyone to come and follow us in our social media page. That's Intel LD. That's INKTEL, and then L for learning and D for development, right? And you could also follow us in LinkedIn.
We would love for you guys to like, follow, subscribe, and also check out our YouTube channel so you can see our lovely faces
Yes.
as we talk about these things too.
From me, I just want to say a huge thank you for allowing us to be a part of your growth blueprint. We're very excited for this. I think, we want to engage in conversation. So if you have a topic you'd like us to discuss, you can also suggest that in the comments.
Till next time.
Thank you.